free for a normal day of work.
I'm trying to think of other things like this game, things that exist for no real reason other than they exist. But everything I can think of has a reason for existing. Like even the simplest things have a reason for existing. Headphones, so we can pretend not to hear homeless people asking for change. Ladders, because sometimes you can't win wrestling championships without them. See what I'm saying? Everything exists for a reason. Everything except video games based on movies, which only exist because they exist. Spongebob HeroPants, a game that single-handedly disproves the theory that nothing can happen without an accompanying reaction. I mean, so what? So what if this video game didn't exist? What? Oh, what would happen? Thunderstorm in Tokyo? Assassination of a world leader? I don't know, SpongeBob!
Look at this, Patty wants to eat me! Back to imagination land with you! Wait a minute! You're a robot! It just vanished, like a bad dream! Plankton bot! Usually I love robots.
So, I guess this thing's based on the recent Spongebob movie, Sponge Out of Water. The game takes place afterward. If for some reason you're curious about the plot of a generic movie tie-in, the magical dolphin from the movie tells SpongeBob and his friends that they have to go collect stuff, so they go and platform and collect stuff. Boy, sounds pretty magical, right? Oh, wait till we get to the gameplay. You'll be farting pixie dust. You pick a character. We're obviously picking this one. And then you go platform and collect stuff. You can jump, you can swing at things, and it's more than an hour before anything changes whatsoever. At which point, blue. Well, sounds pretty magical, right? I mean, there's so little here in this game that it's hard to even talk about this game. Like it's a generic 3D platformer, almost identical to any number of other better 3D platformers that you've played in your life. There are coins you can grab, which you can then spend on upgrades and new abilities. And you can also throw bombs. That's Spongebob HeroPants. It's mostly just collecting money. Like Super Mario, only without the clever level design. And fun characters and awesome gameplay. And alright, so I guess it's not like Super Mario at all, this coin collecting experience. It's more like the IRS. It makes you that unhappy. You know, as repetitive as the gameplay is, and I'm guessing that from this footage you can tell how repetitive this gameplay is, it doesn't really help that everything looks pretty much the same. I mean, like at least switch the look from level to level. Give me the illusion that things are changing, that I'm progressing. This feels like Groundhog Day, the platformer. Only that game would probably be awesome. This one, not so much. It's almost like it wants you to be bored. Like that was the goal here. Hey, maybe that's why it exists. Maybe it's all a big ruse. Maybe it's some kind of test being perpetrated on the American people unknowingly by some federal agency. Maybe it's FEMA, the secret government. All right, I've been watching way too much X-Files. I mean, even if you're watching this and you're thinking to yourself, I don't know what he's talking about, this looks great. Listen, trust me, it's not great. It's not great, it's boring. It's not even a well-made boring game. Look at this. Apparently the enemies can chase you through the ground, so maybe it's based on the wrong movie. Maybe it's based on Tremors and not SpongeBob. And sometimes the game just becomes so bored with itself that it decides to disregard everything it's been programmed to do and show you its insides. Which, maybe that's part of the test, you know? If people were crazy enough to waste their money on something this bad and this boring, like what's their breaking point? How long until they just snap?
Get ready for superhero action! I'm the biggest, strongest furball y'all ever saw!
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but for me, it's not very goddamn far. I refuse to be pushed anywhere except straight to the top, where I would proceed to unzip my pants and urinate on this game. Alright, so that sounds a bit harsh. It's not that the game's that bad. It's not the worst thing ever. It's just that, it has no real purpose other than giving little kids something to beg for and annoy their parents. As if they weren't already annoying their parents. If you're looking for a generic game that's never really fun at all, but at least kind of functions sometimes, It's Spongebob HeroPants for the Nintendo 3DS. It's a game that exists, which is why it exists.
Yay! Superhero stuff! There's only one Plankton, baby!
Thank Neptune! Now we can go home!
Look! Another page over there!
Never mind.